And then I will come Black Stars and Comono. I couldn't Yakontuno.
No make us say
Chinani Clamasi Jumedino.
Say Ochano and we pay your Kuntuno.
I be your
any be your enquasi as a moon. So you pay as a BBN and Swaba. The Ochani Pesini is a baby Swaba. And I think Yambovaka can hear they have taken every step to make sure that Babara is in Accra Sports Stadium is in good stadium. It's at the expense of Babara, but Yebeka are sending a Monday of what they've done to the Babara and the Kotoko. Why Kotoko cannot play there, but Black Stars can play there. Yebeka later. The boys no Bagana. Unim say Ombabedru Ghana no Otuaro Yadebi. Or my boys no Ekufi. Think for a couple of hours. Because Eziats Bisa, so I was so sure, mommy, especially when one cry, no, they went out to go and bar back. Say, hey, relax, are they? But we also want to approach it with the seriousness that we can approach it with. Minister Nashini one day, with the kind of words that he says before some of these games, calling Otuado unlucky was not the right thing to say, in my opinion. But going back to the Black Stars and letting them know, said they have the support.
We said that Obin Kokase on our cash minister, no. Ma yentie minister na ankasa
okay
interview ye na o kasa dia fo to adon na fa to aso
Otto, well, in this is coming, I can also describe that he has been lucky. In terms of performance, at least since I became the minister, the list was a draw. Well, he's been lucky. There's still concerns.
What are the concerns?
Well, concerns that he himself, most times when we meet, there are some he will admit, maybe I should have done a substitution, or I should have urged them on, or maybe I should have freed this person to play this role. And so there are concerns. But I must say he's been lucky. But it doesn't mean that he shouldn't improve.
But you're not satisfied yet.
Oh,
just
of
yet.
course.
He's yet to convince you.
There are decisions. There are decisions that makes me not be satisfied. So, especially when you are taking your senior national team and you are going to that level, you need to.
So that begs the question. He qualifies you to the World Cup, but is he the man for the World Cup?
Well, I can't answer that question now.
Okay. Enti Sautie Honorable Kofi Adams Sports Minister. Ose Otuado no. Yes, say baby ejina pa about 99.99% at the verge of qualifying for the World Cup. But then ohun so Otuado ase lucky bi na edina dru baby a odu no. Because say u share Otuado na nkasa decision bi on one taking is a question na otumi ka say me jitum me mistake sa de we change we na sen come here sa change we ni sen come here and on sports minister so tie coach na as on top of issues.
But that doesn't mean he's lucky. Which I mean, what do you mean focusing too much on what the minister said? Obianu abo World Cup qualifier. Which Obianu abo World Cup qualifier now to other abono e lucky. Enye lucky ni debo.
Maybe maybe
yeah.
I'm not holding brief for you can't say sports minister.
Yeah.
But I think so tie ne nkasa na adekonti a ofu say Otto lucky coach.
There can never be any reason to be lucky. But who plays?
Or take decision.
About 9 games.
Oh, question that decision on what to make us a magiatum.
Oh, of course. Rich, Obi Onoma or you just a nice person. Didn't we see journalists go to press conference and call to other names? Who was standing up to them? He did not. And in nature, no. I'm also not holding brief for to other. Maybe a sign of tear. Maybe on your sunny pabino. And I'll buy also. Most why I'm saying, oh, yeah, maybe I win it. Maybe I come in and say, and can be better. But that's not wrong. In all of our jobs, Ghana, I see. One corner, you remember on your mistake. One. We people make mistakes to cause the lives of people in this country. Which nobody plays 9 games in the World Cup qualifier. Unbeaten. And let me on one of the shows, or I think it's a general political show. Which Obi say Comoros need teams in a World Cup qualifiers, any team papa say ni see me energy. But these are the same teams that beat us. These are the same teams that beat us and prevent us from qualifying for that. These are the same teams that can shoot in one almost prevent you from getting out of the group stage of the AFCON twice. So the world AFCON qualifying and you bad results. And me shows to do name me shows on one record in down Pascal catches a massa. Which make up for results to check to do pan. Only says World Cup AFCON qualifying. You win match back crowd. Near last we group into
Sudan and Mauritania.
Yes.
Only in our say.
And no, you catch and CSI catch and where ding. He has been the worst person in an AFCON qualifier. Worst coach in AFCON qualifying recent times. But in the same breath, we nipa baako so wasan so the Yako World Cup. Obey the first ever Ghana or the Yako World Cup twice. So China Bibi will be in Sia. So and your bonnet, see a man the credit for the work that he has done with the World Cup qualifying. There is nothing wrong with it. Give him credit. It doesn't take anything away from anybody. Rich, Yanshini, the fact that almost every day people always want to make popular stands and make politically correct stands. That because Timebufono, even without substance, yes, it will go back and it will hurt us. Yeah, approaching issues with a lot of conduct. And you're very important. Because calling your national team coach, Rich, me Tuado, me start here for me wondering.
Because UTA minister now.
Yes.
It's likely.
I won't be surprised if they are preparing to sack him. Yes. I won't be surprised if they are preparing to sack him.
Because when you're certified.
Especially also with Otuado, which even away from being satisfied, Otuado undertones, the political undertones of Otuado's coming is there. Otuado was appointed by Yekoko Nigeria, and the president said, yeah, my own interim keke. Yeah, but so Kokoko World Cup in So it was the L1 president that essentially started the process of bringing him in. Marriage Otuado has a 5 years contract. What only when make catch? He has a 5 years contract. Yeah, you mistake upon mistake upon mistake. Debiani as a coach. For the very first time, we have an opportunity to stay on with a coach. Which Nankofobia has change. Change is not only about say, main figure no. We change a lot of things with Otuado. Ebian Kofu no come. You had the Smonofe be an assistant manager.
Yeah.
You had the Gregory the Glover be the set piece coach or analyst. You Bifi up technical team no. And you had the John any appear be Juma in terms of the coordination with the players. Whilst there was still John Pencil coordinating between the technical team and the players. So we added some level of quality. And that is the reason why we've done well. And you can't take O2's argument out of it. O2, we're managing team, no? Plus what we helped him with. There's nothing wrong. Are we all sitting as saying people don't get opportunities to beef up on mobility on a job? We shouldn't do those things. O2 has been good in the World Cup qualifier. He was so good in the AFCON qualifier. Two truths. No creme you bet much na die bakum. No creme first one they say AFCON no anya de na ye yes shall can see who. But in the World Cup qualifier, or there, says you born a basu for World Cup qualifier, you born a basu World Cup qualifier. San and Nipani Nipata. That is how we can build a proper society. That is how people can die for our country. My American say, because we're taking stand so to Rome Penacementino. All of a sudden, you'll be a Kukobe Sacha come and say, dang, and then for that. There'll be a Bianefe. Imagine if this game in Kayenya only 99% there, and all casting we are. Then you probably make the person be thinking it's not fine. There have been changes. The changes have been good. Yeah, World Cup in Yamia Rich, let us add more quality to Otto's backroom staff. Do you know what it does to him? It pushes him. Because Otto told him, say, there's one affair being to someone. And also, good enough. So when you know, there's one affair can take over the mantle. Or another coach can come in and come and take over the mantle. So give him clear KPIs. World Cup and he person could do. Although he has 5-year contracts, give him clear KPIs. Open group stage exits. Open round of 16. Open quarter final. Money who? So bet me not or sign contract now. Your World Cup you know what you sack him. There may be a KPI and Obabaka. No was another KPI. See, I call AFCON 2027. For you, me and Kwaji. No man clear KPIs. Then you look at the progression.
So, Kofi, Yenin Common say, I know too early. Say, and answer the timing is wrong. See, a bit the sound come off to the air co work up and I am Pamano. But again, I mean, you're a journalist, you're a sports journalist. Yeah. In the National Kuma, you know the Black Stars performance. AFCON qualifies and World Cup qualifies. Otto performance in general. Do you think, say, with the performance now at Yamaheno, Otto is our man, or he's the man as well lead you to the World Cup? Because my tear nipa be blown through say okay. Otto anya ye qualify kobo AFCON. One via Nkubi, which the na would Obi ajutu so de kon anya de. But World Cup qualifiers in there why there. And so we Otto yes, we qualify there but ye gidi say so na kaka. Enti adena we qualify there but yem mo to nya assistant. Na yem pe coach bi a you feel say all the technical
it's not possible.
And you're possible. No. You're fun and come.
It's not possible.
You're fun and come. I don't know. It's only South on here.
And you're possible. Auto on the assistant. Oh, Pamona, oh, Pamona, man, and baby. Oh, Pam's on my assistant. And is any best?
Yeah, be a coffee. I can wrong and as a you. And
it's any
there's a mock for go bruiser.
And I call in a camp for baby, you mukra. On maybe a place I want to camp. Can you come on my son? The tear go in.
If you say Otto,
Rich, you see.
Immediately
and unim me stand on auto. Immediately, ye jitu mu say ye nsaki auto after AFCON. If you and especially after looking at this, say ye nsaki after AFCON. That was the best time to sack him.
Okay.
Yes, best time to sack him because Rich, the biggest auto financial report card now on Timin Kasa. Because any nsaki no. And you see, you been to Wasia Manabaye. And I feel why ye Jumano to see our report card now. A ye enqua 9 matches no about enqua beam. And about the last match. It say BC near almost 8 ace or 9 ace. And O2. So, what are you basing the sack on? Who sacking based on last time the Akona one sacking about home on Dennis Sieno. And now sacking on say why are there now sacking? Which if you sack him today, I don't think that Osaki Otto now, they're not just here confused. Because you see a sacking is our time. Osaki is here, you're confused. Then we don't know what you want. Because, my main example, Yama Otto at now or 5 years contract, or what the second year. Tell me, we are like I'm saying, you're sacking. See, it looks like a year, and yet, and chess, and yet, because a year. It looks like a year. Yes, sacking. Then what are we going to do? Are we now going to bring somebody else? You better your boss no abana. Say obi but see na say yes that's okay. You pamu Otto. Are we now going to say okay? You have a poor before for the dama be shama be jumana. How are we going to do the job?
Okay.
You don't sack Otto now. Say okay say Omana to aswa. Let him do the job and make let him go there because Rich Okofa even Pep Guardiola bar. Pep Guardiola will now have to sit down and work on the Ghana team. You need some level of consistency. To me, Adiyani lacking recent times has been consistency with a manager. Ni consistent because Ghana for Saudi then it is easy to do. Rich Makan, me start here Jumawi. Asema me sure say Makan be brepa and he say Ghana for Pep. Oh mumpamono. Oh wenyade. Oh wenyade. Rich. Oh ye Jumawura. Now we Juma na what no. Every month be a salesperson for Floba. Every month, Bia Osaku and Awayaba. What does he say about you? Who manager? The Bia Obi. Who's a salesperson? Who's a salesperson?
About the same result.
It means you're not doing your recruitment well. Or you're doing something wrong with you. But who know him? And because it's easy to sack, you have the power. You go and sack. So what I'm saying is that if we can get consistency with Otto, go with him. At least he has shown improvement. He has shown growth, but add more quality to the backroom staff. Add more analysts. Yes, 30 years scouting. By the time your group stage in the banner, near scouts are available. Then they start scouting. In 2006, 2010, when we were successful, we were successful because of the scouts. It's the coaches that did the job.
Sure,
and as part of those scouts, Otto was part.
Sure.
So scout extensively. Ghana research. Do the job on the ground. Add quality to the backroom staff.
Because Sabra Mekai. A game against Germany.
Yeah.
What kind of FIFA technical report on that game? I'm gonna say World Cup number.
That was the best game.
That was the best game.
Yeah.
And Nipo scouted Germany team in mind was Otto.
So you're starting per scout. Maybe per crop on the unorthodox way.
Okay.
Take coaches who are scouts, add young analysts. A lot of them in this country. Yes, give them the job to scout. Give them the data. On better say I analysis no. Before see a big World Cup no, the team can meet. No man present your finance the auto, and then the technical team no. Then they build on that because Rich, a information, football and a science, a research. 1 year research and 1 year information because you can always sack. Just sack those that could be me on else I get anyway. Then they auto me gashi. Or send you my coffee. Same I would come and share my 2 piece on it, and that is all. But at the end of the day, let us make sure we are doing the right thing and it's sustainable. Get a job done. Add quality to auto backroom staff, no, and then push him to do the better job because there is quality. Reach your team way. If we do things well, getting out of the group stage is not enough. We can get to the round of 16. We have been to the quarter final before. It's in your year and give them the KPI, push them to go and deliver.
Okay,
because it's going to be very important for us.
Don't copy my because see. Somebody sack his coach in the middle of a tournament and won. Let's sack him fast. I'm saying on the Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, and an example AFCON. So I can say group stage. Omo games, you know, omo sack him coach. And some coach reference say, oh, I've forgotten the name. Yeah, that young coach, you know,
yeah,
MS5.
Yeah.
I'm going to do man or the BJ AFCON. And you say you're president. You bought tournament, you know, go out to be Pamu coach. Coach, you know, boy, go out.
You say, Uni time, almost Saki, coach, no. Almost Saki, no time, and not on group, no, free.
Yeah. And even to you, my February can't count the no. I made fine. Now, are you part of the Ivory Coast national team?
So you just took over the job.
But what
so what I'm saying is, you sack your coach when the team is down. Not now, a team is up. Time a young
I feel my point. Now, young qualify for but
for the MS5 did not come when Ivory Coast were winning every match of unbeaten. MS5 came when the team were on the verge of getting out to the group stage. No, but take you over. In that instance, Rich, Anna, quote unquote, easy kakra to inspire the boys because you're a new person. Yeah. Now the new energy now be push you. But how is the new guy going to do the job? Let us not make things difficult for us. Don't put the horse before the cat.
Yeah, the NMC a co-work cup. Inti, more US.
And Canada.
My brother Charles, was a brother Charles of Virginia.
Okay.
And Sunny, I'm the Sunny of Connecticut.
Okay.
Sunny of Connecticut. And Fifi. Is a Fifi in some movie called Soldier. Fifi Soldier Nino. Is a Fifi so called I'm say me refi
the US squad.
Oh no squad and
it's all
oh and minia Mr. say US for the moment or money tami.
Oh money
some and Jackson Awuku.
Okay.
Oronzo US o minia me now for US na no.
Wow.
Yeah, be US.
Nani Latina for ni Mexico.
No, they are great. Kofi, Miss Macatro.
Camela Nick, Rosalinda.
FIFA for Muti. Infantino, no boys, no. No boys. So when you draw, no, Nagana, what the Oko to Mexico, you bet the US, near free US. I got that. You go born to Mexico. Eti, I want some, no, I don't know. Eti, one more Canada near days, Canada say me ankasa me boy Rich de boa omudina awo nana kwam kisi mudina Canada ekwa ibenya baabi akobezi na ibi asaba back nti work up nde ekọ but kobi china no game no so we dey party tinke yengumu ana ema players no mobo bi
the first average we in first half
yenyi na ko ban say na asabia okay ya fa Ghana Premier League na fe me bielance because you be predict and win ni ahwe o ma ye dey betu achede no so betimi ade ama o Ghana Premier League enra medium atwa dreams e kam yenu ama dreams te kan ba ko afi dreams enema nkoyi kura and then said the ka boss ama Nations FC ani Kumasi Asante Kotoko na ebo na Vision enso host team from the Gold Stars china aduana bechem United ho United any All Blacks bebo Karela any Chelsea Samatex and 11 Wonders and Young Apostles and so ne Baseke Holy Stars now on Monday House of Folk and Pandu Heart of Lions As what me abokovi, you want to kakra bi na me lines, you know.
Rich, for Dortmund has to sit up.
Dreams it me, are they?
Because it was supposed to be a very good season for Dreams. But when the last season, Abra Karim Zito free one na Dortmund take you over the job no. It was expected that okay, he's going to be fine, but Nyeman Koye he needs to sit up because Rich league you know see Osha Mediama out 12 points, Hearts of Fly 10 points. Osha maybe a Dreams there. Although Dreams have played most games than a lot of people, 1 point per season, relegation zone.
Okay.
He needs to sit up. And their air quan say air cosana a baby say or which I think that Mediama able fear this season. One person more fear on a year fortress and more. It means that almost every game you will fear they'll get a job done. Now that win against Dreams FC was a big one for them. Which Hearts of Lions last week about Kotoko, this week or across of Oko. The last game of boy, about Kotoko.
Sure.
And the next one, Oba across of Oko. And then you see away. Or betre Kotoko, Amakotoko, and Sheneha. And all concrete. We see Didi Damanis.
And no now.
Yeah.
Say Lions say, for instance, yeah. Game no Busa Kunya draw.
Yeah.
It means that the second round, unless our two giants in Abu home. And also to miss how to jump in no the G League.
Yes, or G League now, sir. The
good so I shall say about big teams, you know. And all the points.
Or manage. Or the House of Focus through 2 points. You see, Rich, Didi Dramani, sometimes over G League now, Rich, they are statement wins. Statement wins, we say, to say Arsenal, I call Newcastle, no Bono. I call Manchester United, no China, no Bono. So these are the statement wins. One of those statement wins is today for Didi Dramani. If Didi Dramani really wants to be there, say, oh boy, do you want to wait till my league and master folk and give them a breath of fresh air? Ni akoto kwenti nyanyo baba ya no. Onya one kind.
Elias.
And America say, yeah, of course, anything in his statement, you know. Because imagine that we come back on Monday and the stories that has achieved Lions have won 3-0. Lions were unbeaten. Akoto Korene Bogulas draw, we won 3-0. It gives us folk a lot of morale and confidence. Say, yeah, tell Lions that who is Kotoko. Until they can also build from that, and that is good. So Hearts of Folk need to make sure say this you can get on measure. Rich Kennedy Boachans on your careful. I'm sure you be free agrobia until me Kotoko phone be run the car off and met you. On you very very careful. I go no more friend.
And I saw me Kotoko.
To me no be Kotoko we.
Sir.
Kotoko na me question the last time against.
Last season can back to back.
Obetrano. But on one pile and him to work as any team, any the same team. And your team here to Tunis Reni Abasa. And Rich, me koko share Kotoko Baba Yara this week against Baby Any Gold Stars. It was a good team.
Okay.
What the team was missing, so Beka Monday, Mini Island, Yaba Bekacho was he say the absence of Sana number 10 who will be nimble-footed, the nimble-footedness will be creating chances not pickable no Fifi one of Eddie Pushia Konkara Kotokonibi. And the presence of Walid Neymar in the middle of the park in that game was superb. Me see from Yewi show now, me see from Mikoshia. My friend said, Doc, that was your Dr. Daniel Uswansa. Yeah. Doc, the same thing here can handle as Afi. Namuka Walid name, some say, Doc. And I say, that is the exact thing that Kotoko needed. Walid in the middle of the park as the creator. Because they do maybe not Kotoko air build from a chair, Samba, air Probia Pasiaman. The most comfortable to come is Walid. And the two other midfielders, Jew, any Abrantia Bakoro, all of them are not that physical. So Walid adds that physicality and also the technical ability. Receiving the ball in the tight space, Kotoko were on the front foot. Coach Zito. Don't be too compact. Open up and beat them.
Okay.
Nations is a very good team, but it's a team that is really, really down bad. With respect to recent performances, you players say I think Kotoko has the edge of Hornament. But you see or not. Also, and a bet to see Chenyoma. Bet with